We're not against rap. We're not against rappers. But we are against those.
Something big about to happen. I hear the beat tapping. We some fly rhyming felines rapping on the track. Better yet, grab a gat, cause we hot like Enzo. Doors closed, windows up, cause that's the way we like to ride. Windy City hitting. Check mic 1 2 1 2. We live, baby. Hey Chicago, and welcome back to Speak Your Mind Radio. I'm your hostess with the mostest, Queen Star, aka Miss Hip Hop. And good morning to all out there, you know. Today I want to share an article that I recently read. Alright, so the 94-year-old Scottish veteran actor Stanley Baxter recently opened up about his sexuality in his tell-all book entitled The Real Stanley Baxter. And he also discusses the impact it had on his relationship with his wife, Maura Robertson. Alright, now, y'all go get y'all popcorn out for this one because it's going to be a good one, honey. Okay, but first, let me explain who Stanley Baxter is as an entertainer. Baxter started off his career as a child actor on BBC Scotland and is well known for comedy TV shows like The Stanley Baxter Show in the early 80s, where he often dressed up as women in many of his skits, such as most comedians do, like Tyler Perry or Martin Lawrence from the 90s. And he also had a kids TV series called Mr. Majiha. Now, let's get back to this book. In this book, he reveals that he spent his entire career hiding his true sexuality and discusses the impact that it had on his marriage. Baxter and Maura had a unique relationship, yet a common situation. Baxter stated he broke it off with Maura when she told him that she wanted to get married, because he just knew it wasn't possible, so he tried to flee the situation before it escalated any further by ending the relationship. But Maura was left devastated and heartbroken. He then told her the reason he ended it was because he preferred the company of other men, his real sexual desire. I mean, how can any woman be married to someone she knows is outright gay, right? Well, Maura was saddened that she threatened to take her own life by jumping out of a window. So what did Baxter do? He gave in and married her anyway. So lucky, then they made when they got married, they made a pact that allowed Baxter to bring home men with her blessing as long as he put a ring on it. Lucky for him, his wife was extremely understanding, letting her husband go in the opposite room in the house to sleep with random men, who Baxter couldn't seem to go long periods without. Baxter always thought that his sexuality would ruin his career, but the secret weighed heavy on not only their relationship, but Maura's mental health. Over the course of their marriage, she developed schizophrenia and died in '97 of a drug overdose. That's when Baxter started to fold away from the showbiz almost completely. He says that he never wanted to be gay, and he still doesn't. Now, my thoughts are this. This is a more common situation than you all think. All women, they either know that they man gay, or they find out eventually and still end up staying with them for fear of appearing alone, you know? Maura was very dependent on the title of being a wife more than being the wife that she thought she could be. I believe that this is what caused her mental disorder of living a double life. No one knew what she was going through, and maybe she didn't really have anybody to confide in and talk to about her husband and her situation. So, because she was witnessing her husband sleep with multiple men right in front of her eyes every night. And that's enough right there to drive anyone insane. But the situation is more, like I said, more common than you ever thought, you know? The popular phrase, down low men, is real. I used to have a gay male best friend back in college days, but, you know, he put me onto a lot of game. He showed me the inside ropes of their world, you know? Now, granted, he was gay, but not openly gay, which allowed me to open my eyes to more gay men in and outside of our community. And I must say, I was amazed about how many men were truly hiding their sexuality. And even more appalled of how many women either were blinded or very accepting of it, you know? For more, I feel like it was more of her protecting herself of the stereotype of a woman who've never been married, you know? Because I remember, like, in my 20s, the young ladies around me, they were already planning out their wedding dates and planning on being mothers, you know? And I always thought, like, wow, like, what the fuck is the rush? Like, we in school, and I thought the goal was to make your dreams come true, not get a degree and become a stay-at-home mom. But, I mean, I don't know. I just never wanted to get married anyway. I just the fear of getting divorced and stuff. I just like my freedom on paper. Like, I'm single on paper, you know. I don't know. But anyway, I just, you guys, this story to me, when I heard it, it just sounds like a very tragic love story, you know, of how women choose to lose themselves for the sake of their partners, which is why you never go into a relationship 50-50. You must be whole, so your partner must be whole too, or whoever you choose. But I also think that it's beautiful that finally that Stanley Baxter gets to walk in his truth before he leaves this earth. The man is 94 years old. I mean, I feel like we all should be able to walk in our truths without getting judged or stones thrown at us, you know? So kudos to you, Stanley Baxter. Thank you for the good feedback. Okay, so you guys, tell me your thoughts in the comments section of my Instagram page at Speak Your Mind Radio. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.